first panel of the day, it's about events. What makes an event great, extraordinary, or bad? How can you have the networking that you want at an event and still have the follow-ups, still get in touch with the people? How do you organize an event, and what means to have a great event? For that, I would like to introduce on stage, first of all, Ostanescu from NFT Bucharest, who is the moderator of the panel. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause. Then, let's welcome, with the biggest round of applause, the heart and soul of NFT Bucharest, Endi, Ungureanu. Of course, you can't have a party and you can't have an event without, and I'm saying this with all the love in the world, a crazy guy like Bruno. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause. Okay. Of course, moving forward, let's welcome, with the same energy, Frank Dupont. Let's fucking go. Thank you. And last but not least, Diana Magerie. Let's welcome her.
Right, so let's fucking go. I know on the screen it says that Endi was supposed to be the moderator, but last night he threw me in the front of the trolley and said, no man, you're gonna moderate it. So it's my job today to moderate this panel. It will be a free discussion about Web3 events. Why are they important? What are people looking for? How we can create better events? But before that, I would like to give the chance for everyone to introduce themselves and tell us a bit about themselves and who they are and what they do. If you can start.
Of course, thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Diana. I've been in Web3 for, I think, 4 years now. I'm the events lead at Oasis, and I've been organizing events for quite some time. I started with organizing them in gaming, and for the past 2 years, I've been leading the event strategy at Oasis.
Hey, okay, I'm Frank. Natively, I'm not an organizer, I'm a developer, I'm an engineer, but I love creating experience for people. So yeah, we decided with my brother to create Shaka Biarritz, and we also have a audit smart contract company. This is another subject.
GM. So, Bruno, Spicy, Chilibangs, event, connection, to be with you, to be all-time proud with you, to make some things. That's the ideology of my brand, Chilibangs, to bring a unity in this Web3 world.
So happy to hear all these people on the stage. I really respect everyone who puts their soul into organizing something. I'm Endi. I would describe myself as a curious, genuine curious individual. And this is the main reason why this is happening today, because some of us were sufficiently curious to learn about this ecosystem. And after that, everything settled in by going with small steps into something that would become a lot larger than this is today. But it's all because of people like you who are also curious. Because if you weren't curious, you were at work today. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll tell a bit about myself. I'm Ostanescu. I'm doing, together with Endi, NFT Bucharest. Here we did ETH Bucharest a while ago, 6 weeks ago? Yeah, something like that. And we also work together on the newsletter that we have called It's NF Time. So let's jump right into it, because talking about Web3 events, I'll start with, I'd like to hear from all of you. Why are you here? What brought you here to NFT Bucharest?
Well, you guys invited us, so it's very good to be here. Honestly, I'm Romanian, so it's very nice to be on a stage where so many of the people here are also Romanian. You know, you go to all these conferences, and sometimes you meet people that speak the same language as you, and there's a connection, you know. And actually, our colleagues always tell you always find your Romanian gang. Like everywhere we go, we always find our Romanian gang. So yeah, it's nice to be home.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Why? Why? Because first of all, I never went there in Bucharest.
Your brother sent you.
Exactly. And I really love when a project is starting for the first time. So I wanted to meet you all guys, what you do, and I really love to see how the way you connect people is very different when you travel in different countries. So I never went there in Romania. So yeah, I'm pretty curious. So and I think you are a builder event, and I love builder events because I'm a developer and I'm looking for this kind of skills, insights. So yeah, I'm not. I'm very happy to be there, and I love the way you welcome people. Look at the name of this stage. It's Welcome Home, and this is so a great idea. I love this.
Welcome home, Frank.
Thank you so much.
So, yeah, I agree with you too. Me, it's my second experience in Bucharest already, for the reason of these gentlemen here in the stage as me inviting to come here for ETH. And for why? For the reason, the same the market is volatile, every one of us is volatile, is go everywhere, and need to connect with everyone. It's only 6% in the world using crypto. So I think it's not really a mass adoption. The mass adoption starts when you connect in real events where you have real experience with real people. You touch the people. You see you see everything, emotions. And this emotion is possible to trade in next and to create some layers and to grow, and to make really the best event. It's not the number, it's the quality of the people. These people here stand up next to a big night yesterday here. It's for this reason why it's here. Every one of you, every one of us, together, be strong and together, be far.
Thank you, Bruno. Welcome home as well. Welcome home.
Yeah, I'm a mom. Ce frate.
I'm here because he made me be here. Well, I'm here to celebrate Romania becoming an important, one of the important stages in the world for the Web3 experiences. I think we are in that moment that more of us need to take action, not only speak about things. And I'm here because, as Octav was saying in the past few months, wherever we went at international events or whoever we've interacted with online, we found in every big team at least one Romanian guy. So that's the reason why I'm here, because we're trying to bring all these people together and to build something for the future. If we will succeed, the industry will succeed. If not, we will have a great experience in the end. So,
thank you. Very nice.
You're not welcoming me home?
You are already home, brother. You are already home.
Thank you.
Good. So let's try to understand, because we are all different people here, and of course, when attending events, everyone has maybe their own agenda. Some people go just free flow. But I would like to know, what are you looking for when you are attending Web3 events? What's on your mind? Maybe besides, and we have here people from organizations like Oasis, but also people like me that just like going to events and talking to people. But I'll be very curious for each one of you, what are you looking for when attending an event?
I guess we're looking for the experience first and foremost. I always say that it's not organizing an event, it's crafting an experience, you know? So the vibe, the entire flow of the event is what makes it great, it's what creates the context for those connections to happen. And then if you want to go into the really pragmatic details, of course, we as an organization, we're looking for builders, we're looking for people interested in using our technology, we are looking to generate leads, we are looking to make business connections, business contacts, because it's not the same being in front of a computer and connecting with someone when you're in front of a computer as it is when you're face-to-face with that person, same room, I don't know, having a drink, having a conversation. It doesn't always have to be business, you know. The real human connection is what makes the business connections even better. So I guess that's the main thing that we're looking for, yeah.
Yeah, this is an excellent question. For me, why we decided to create NFT Biarritz with my brother is because we were quite tired of not finding events where we can find practical skills. And I'm not saying technical, okay, practical. You know, when you come with your computer and somebody can tell you, okay, where to click to deploy a smart contract, or maybe where to click to open a wallet and buy your first cryptocurrency. This is the thing I miss a lot in events, and that's why we created in events where workshops is the main thing. I'm a little tired when it's okay, but not too much. Listening people talking about their company, their product, it's okay, it's cool, but now I need to understand. I need to understand the Web3. It's quite technical, it's quite complicated, and I need to understand. So the onboarding is very important, and in my opinion, the onboarding need to pass into the practical thing. So that's I'm looking for in the Web3 events. Yeah.
Makes total sense, thank you.
I'm in the other part of you. So me, it's the part where every day you have crash, boring situations, up and downs, so people you need to refresh the brain. And most of the time you work more than 50% online, and you don't see the face. So you touch one point, the physical, the organic, the IRL. So for my case, I started the event in 2018, label music, but the COVID, it gave me the opportunity to discover the digital. In the digital, I don't make the same connection you see here when I am with you, so I find the way to learn. And to learn, I launched the Web2 Wednesday. Every Wednesday, a meetup. In this meetup, the people come, but 3 points I never lose. Good view. For the reason your brain is go more activate the experience and to start to connecting with everyone. When you have a good view, it's positive. If it's a closed place, you don't go happy the same. First of one. Second, every leader never sit all the time moving, all the time take care. It's not the bar he need to take care. If you organize an event, it's the leader. It needs to sit the last in the table and eat with the people. This is Simon Sinek. He writes this in the book. And the last part, thank you so much. Every time. Tell every time. Thank you for everyone in your party. Don't forget to tell, ciao, I leave. Oh, you need this. This is important. And you make the best event. And you go back. And the people back. And follow. It does mass adoption. It does engagement. Right or not? I don't listen. Right or not?
Obrigado.
Mercy.
Mulțumesc.
Bune. I test.
Being very honest, I would love to attend events just to understand the people on the stage, to understand the communities. Unfortunately, in the last year, because you were asking what I am looking for at events, we were looking for internationalizing NFT Bucharest, for bringing people that is interesting, and we wanted to bring them here in Romania, in Bucharest, to showcase what a large community do we have here, both developers, both communities, founders, regulators that are interested in the ecosystem and so on. And another important thing we were looking for in the last year was funding NFT Bucharest and ETH Bucharest, because as cool as something would look like, at the end of the day, it needs to be sustainable. When we come and rent a venue like this, it doesn't matter if it's a venue like this or if it's a larger one or a smaller one. Everyone asks for cash to pay for it. So we were in this position. We needed to find a balance between having communities present here, having people paying for the event, and having people connecting with each other. And as you all know, it's very hard to find that balance. But I would love in one day, and I hope in the next year this will happen, to stand in an audience for a few hours straight, listening to the people on the stage and not doing business, as Diana was saying earlier. I think we lack this because this is the reality for now. But I would love to sit as my lovely wife sits over there and just listens. And just she's connecting with the speakers, improving her English, learning new things, being curious about what's happening in the industry. I would love to get there, but until then, we need to build.
I agree with you.
Right, I also agree, and I want to make a point here because in the end, at the end of the day, it depends on what side of the table are staying in business. It's always part of the conversation. But in my beginnings in crypto, now I'm the same. I like to go talk to people, try to find connections and to nurture them. But before that, I was one of the guys sitting at all the talks. And that helped me a lot, building my understanding about how blockchain works, about crypto, about different concepts, projects, and so on, which is great. But I think there is a balance that needs to be between the two, because after what I listened on the stage, I went to the booth, discussed with people, okay, what do you do here? And I'm not a technical guy, so I always explain, or ask the guys, please explain me like I'm 5. And that's a challenge for them as well, which put them also in a situation where they have to explain what they are doing, in simple words. So I think a balance between these two, it's a good mix. I see we ran out of time. I have more questions, so I will jump through them and maybe leave out a few. We all participated in a lot of events, and I'm curious of course, when everything goes well, goes well. But I'm curious from your experience, what are the challenges that you saw, repeating in events over time? Because I noticed some of them, and that repeats, and there are challenges that goes for any kind of event. No matter the work that people put in, there are things that just happen, and I don't know, from your experience, I'm curious to see, for you, what are the things that you noticed?
I think the worst nightmare for an events organizer is poor attendance. Like those 20 minutes before the event starts, and people start showing up, but it's still like not that many people, so you're unsure. Are they just early? Is everyone gonna be here a little bit later? What's happening? How is it gonna look like? And your heart is like super, super tight in your chest, and then people start showing up, right? But sometimes they don't, and that's one of the worst things that can happen. That's the biggest challenge that I see, because I feel like it's a little bit diluted at times, right? There's so many side events happening, there's so many conferences happening, and like Bruno said, it's only 6% adoption, so there's not that many people. Sometimes there's more events than people sometimes. So yeah, that's what I consider to be a challenge. And then the other thing that I would like to mention is the part that goes into actually organizing the event, like the goal of the event, right? That's sometimes challenging, because at least I always try to make it very educational. I always try to make it so that everyone who shows up leaves with something new in their mind, right? Leaves with some new information. So it's very different when you do it online. Like we have, for example, at Oasis, we have the Oasis Academy, we have the Ambassador Program, and shout out to Mihna, our community lead. He's the one doing all those initiatives. And it's different when you do it online. You have more time. With events, you have like 1 hour, and you have to make sure that those people leave the event richer than they came. So yeah, that's what I see as a challenge.
Yeah, thank you. You know, as organizer, you are not just setting up an event. You are also creating a well-being place for everyone. And when I say everyone, you know, we need to understand how attendees have different personalities. We have introverts, we have extroverts, and I'm an introvert. And so we need to have very lively places where there's a lot of connection, a lot of maybe some music, etc., to make comfortable the extrovert. But we also need quiet places where introvert people need to reload, you know what I mean? Reload energy to make another connection just after. So we have different personalities, we have different culture. It's a very big challenge to make a well-being place for everyone. This is the first thing. The second thing, I think it's how to create moments that we will remember forever. So in my opinion, it's creating experience. We are not just talking about talks, workshops, but also experience like contest or maybe, you know, yoga session. We do that in Shaka, Biarritz, because it connects with people. And you know, when you do something for the first time, maybe surf session, we do surf session too, you will remember forever with who you did that. So the connection will last a lot and it's quite unique. So yeah, creating experience and maybe create a well-being place for every personalities. You know?
Exact. I agree with you. Experience. I go give you a real story in my case with my team. Already the Web2 Wednesday has make 2 years every Wednesday. So it's not easy to bring every Wednesday the community. I go ask only for the public to not speak for the reason is make a little echo here. If you want to make calls, make outside for the respect of the speakers too. But for back to the story, when you're in the event with the Chile and the Wednesday, as a moment, I don't have see the people in the venue. I think, okay, some things it's wrong, it's not normal. I have a big community come every time. So you not lose the event, you start to onboarding the event. So I have turned in turn of me, I have see who is in the bar, who is the people. I have asked, guys, you know what is crypto? You know what is Web3? You know what is blockchain? No? Perfect. The open bar for you, let's fucking go. Onboarding, it does no losing. You never lose. I have told this yesterday for someone. Dalai Lama has told this. If you have a problem, you have a solution. If you don't have a problem, be happy.
Nice. This is Bruno.
Good to remember.
Thank you, guys.
Well, because Octave was asking about the biggest challenge, I believe, in events and organizing them, I think, as Frank also said, it's pretty hard to find a balance between all the things. Imagine that you have a big family, that it's your team. You need to acknowledge their issues. Everyone, one of them could volunteer for 2 hours. Others are full-time, like 24/7, like the let's fucking go guy. Others are just professionals and they usually execute with bills at the end of the day. In the other part, you need to understand that everyone in the audience is different, as Frank also said, and you need to create experience for all of them. Some of the people would love to play games. Others are introverts. They would love to just sit in a corner and listen to the event. Others are speakers. They don't want to speak to an empty room. you know how many chairs you should put there. Other people are sponsors. They want to have people at their booths. You don't know how to do all of this together. Other people are staying outside, smoking and chatting and finding the new alpha and wanting to connect, to bring people from over here to their events. They are not interested in our event and so on. So you always need to have a balance between all of them. But at the end of the day, while doing this, you learn so many things that you can say, hey, if we together we manage to do this, we can do anything in life. Yeah? So please just enjoy every event you're going to, be present, be there, and connect with everyone. In this way, everyone will come back again and again. Every other people will bring more friends in the future, and we all gonna be happy.
Thank you.
This is Endi.
Talking about challenges, you know what's the biggest challenge in my opinion? Time. That's always like that. So, because we ran out of time, I had more questions in, but I think this asks for another panel, some other time to go further into it. Yeah, if you just have some closing remarks that you'd like to leave people with in regards to attending or participating in Web3 events, just your final thoughts.
I can see that we're running out of time, so I'm going to keep it super short. Thank you for inviting me. Thanks everyone for being here. It's been a pleasure. And yeah, welcome home.
Yeah, thank you guys for the invitation. You are doing something very awesome, so please keep going. And please enjoy a lot, create connection, but also just take some rest. It's okay. We are not running for something very fast. So thank you so much. And yeah, see you later, maybe just after.
I switch my part and last. Speak you, Andy. I want to finish, if it's possible. Yeah.
Special guest. Well,
Special familia.
special family. Thank you all for being here, and many thanks to everyone who was involved in having this event together, especially the speakers coming long way, trusting us, being the first edition, trusting us in taking a plane and being here. Thank you, and thank you. Welcome home.
So.